안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, presenting the challenger, Yamamoto. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place? Big punch man over the top. How's he going to follow this?
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, he told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, flipped him with the overhand. So some clinch work early as they close distance. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank, not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep. Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking no damaging strikes up top. Liver
And
kick.
both guys really throwing with authority. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Effective strike there by Choi. Single collar tie now. That shot blocked by Choi. Now he counters with a right hook to the head.
Every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Muay Thai slump.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Lands the right hand. All right, single collar tie now. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Caught the kick.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. Collar tie. Choi gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Battling for hooks. Well, you better start doing something defensively. A lot of these knees are landing to the bottom.
I mean, and it's going to drain you. You cannot stand there while someone has a clinch and it's just driving knees into your body.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter who's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
Nice strike.
Single collar tie there. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Throws the right hand there. Good defense to block the strike coming back. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick. He somehow is managing to land it so much.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's swinging underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after him guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Choi's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, collar tie. Oh, he got that knee up to the head.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Ooh, head kick landed. Hurt.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And just misses with that big right hand. Connects with a right. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, single collar tie here. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Right hand punch with the clinch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming
Man,
his way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming, you're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Punches blocked. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. How good is that right hand?
Nice kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into position. Wait, get off the strike.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Beautiful strike.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Ooh, found a home for that knee.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Right hook to the head, block. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
That kick blocked by Short. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice looping punch.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Final seconds here of round two. Single collar tie now. Oh, that right hand is on point. All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off, and my foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Beautiful punch. Nice head kick.
Oh, a huge block there. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Big kick lands. That right hand landed.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Good punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, beautiful counter jab upstairs for him there. He's got the reach advantage, and that certainly helped him in that exchange.
Back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Shore. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Good punch lands. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Rip the body there. Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful combination there, and I'm not sure how many more of those power shots he can take, honestly.
The night is almost over. If you keep getting hit with punches like this, you are going to sleep.
All right, single collar tie now.
Big kick land.
And they clinch once again. Got the single collar tie. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. A little single collar tie there. Choi gets the tie clinch here. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking the shots.
Not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks. Nice straight punch.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Choi's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, collar tie. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Big punch land.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, how did he eat that uppercut? All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep. Nice.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking point.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan. Big kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Just misses with the punch by the Korean Superboy. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, it's the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate.
Big kick land.
The Korean Superboy, and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness. Went for the inside leg kick.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body. Good stick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Single collar tie now. And there comes the separation now. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack. All right, single collar tie now.
Come on, man, let's get that takedown.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Keep your hands up.
Nice punch there.
Into the final minute of this championship fight. Was able to get that right hand over the top into the target. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Got the single collar tie. 30 seconds to go in this one. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Use your footwork.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Big punch landed in the middle.
A little single collar tie there. And that one certainly found the target. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut, and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go with our next round. A lot to be happy about in that previous round. He was attacking the head at will, and until his opponent adjusts, might as well go back to it.
There was no negative to him headhunting. Most times the coaches yell, don't headhunt, don't headhunt. I'm yelling headhunt. If
Right, that's great.
every time he's thrown, he's landing. Right hand punches the clinch.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Nice 1-2 there. Left hand is true. That will absolutely work.
He throws it like a piston, back and forth. He's landing that beautiful left hand.
Collar tie. Beats the elbow there.
Big head kick lands.
Overhand is true. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood and water going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy. Oh, nice hook. That was a crippling shot right there.
Do it real tight, elbow tight. Take a check in it, landed it right on the chin. Straight punch lands.
Nice head movement to slip the left hand. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise. Hands up.
Punch over the top.
Back and forth we go. Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that button mashing did you no good. You wasted your energy. You wasted your time. Now it's just a matter of when your opponent decides to pitch.
Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And they separate. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the belt.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Tags him with the left. Oh, single collar tie here.
Left hand punch in the clinch. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautiful.
Back to the feet. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted. They are questioning what they did wrong. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him.
And just like that, the fight is over. tonight on the biggest of stages. So the celebration is on for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.